And on third down from the pocket, Nix, and coming back to catch his man. Franklin has a first down, and Troy Franklin into Portland State territory.
With the receivers versus the defensive backs.
17 yards to Franklin. The screen set up, and that's Bucky Irving on the outside. And Irving moves down inside the 45, a gain of 4 to the Portland State 41. Start off 2023 on a good note. And the dump off to Patrick Herbert. And Justin's little brother rambles his way inside the 20-yard line. Another big completion, yards after catch to Patrick Herbert, who had just 8 catches last year. Turning it back inside, Bucky Irving rambling inside the 15.
And snap the ball again.
Nix keeps underneath. Troy Franklin to the outside. Franklin lowers his shoulder. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
Notice how they run Bucky Irving to the right. They come back to the left with a little bit of a rollout. This is how it happens with this Oregon team. This is why they're so effective on offense. They have that fast pace that is so effective and puts them in the end zone.
Gets number 1. His 5th consecutive game back to last year with a touchdown, and the Ducks with a trick play for 2.
Not the good old-fashioned wall and the 2-point conversion. Check it out. You got the 2-point conversion. They don't have enough people over there to defend it. Throw it outside. You run it in for 2.
Sachere keeps trying to get to the edge, and he can't. Kyrie Jackson closing in. The transfer from Alabama. And for Oregon last year, their offense first half of the season was terrific. Now the schedule picked up in the second half of the year as Bryant makes the catch, and he's wrestled out of bounds by Day Wright.
There's rivalries that these guys have built up against a lot of teams in the pack.
As they averaged over 40 points per game for the first 8 last year, then under 30 the final 4 is another catch for Gary Bryant Jr. in the USC. Bucky Irving flips to the other side of Bo Nix, takes the handoff, picks his way into Portland State territory. He's through. Bucky Irving to the 20, 10, Irving, touchdown Oregon.
The Vikings defense, as you watch the screen, a little bit of a counter play, and then Bucky does the rest. Low center of gravity, you try to tackle him high, it's not going to be effective, and you're not catching him when he gets in that open space.
Nix now 10 for 12. Play action. Nix over the middle. Caught. Franklin skips it to the outside. Franklin, second touchdown.
Watch the replay here. Look at the patience off of the play action. He knows Franklin's wide open. Look, secondary, then Franklin does the rest. This Vikings secondary is going to be exhausted after the first quarter.
17 yards on the run. They'll keep it on the ground and reaching the 40 that time. On first down, again, it's Van Buren. And he is spun around. And the second effort results in not much. And he gets driven backward. Good surge right up the middle as Triquez Bridges.
And be a playmaker like I was. And they definitely did make some good plays.
Speaking of playmakers, Jordan James down the sideline and pushed out inside the 20. From the Portland State 9. They flip it out to James. Cuts it back in. Bumps off a tackle. Second effort for the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
He's going to get some help from his center. There you go. Come on. No, go.
They can get a first down inside the 3. And Oregon will run it straight ahead. And driving into the end zone. Second rushing score. Jordan James. Touchdown, Oregon.
The route is on. Look at the push. The yellow jersey's pushing back to white. Jordan James lowers his head. There's no turnovers if you're the Ducks, and no penalties.
Neither team has a penalty yet, I'm afraid to say that, as Bucky Irving steps through a tackle. And on the screen, Irving out to the 35. 4th and a half a yard. They'll go for it, they'll run it. Bucky Irving is gone. The cutback. Irving, his second touchdown. 56 yards for Irving.
Play taking advantage of a defense a little worn out. You see the inside crash, all the white shirts inside. There is no one outside to set the edge. Bucky, that you can have a running game that complements a quarterback, and Will Stein has got to be pleased at what this offense has been able to do today.
Open as Nix completes it. Tez Johnson pushed out of the Portland State 30.
Long pass completion by Bo Nix.
They'll run it that way with James. Spinning. James, touchdown, Oregon. 3rd touchdown for Jordan James.
Now this defense is tired. You see him, James, take the ball, and look at the line and the tight ends pushing their way into the end zone.
or in the second half, I should say, and he throws on first down. Gary Bryant Jr., and he's run out of bounds across the 40, and a penalty marker thrown in. On the Portland State side of the field, Nix on the move, and he lobs it down the sideline, coming back for it. Troy Franklin down to the 10-yard line. Another grab for Franklin, his 7th of the day.
Looking in the backfield.
33 more. Bo Nix for 6. Gary Bryant Jr. touchdown, Oregon.
That's what you call marches right down to 3 plays, puts him in the end zone.
All the quarterback talent. Jaden Delore, who'll be on display late tonight here on Pac-12 Network, is to the outside. Dante Sacheret can't escape Tysheem Johnson. 3 touchdowns today. And the quarterback draw for Thompson up the middle. Lowers the shoulder, and it gets out near midfield.
Yeah, I figured that was going to happen.
And has worked hard at being the backup to Bo Nix. High snap, brings it down, hands it off. Jordan James, first down. James motions into the backfield. Thompson under pressure, throws over the middle, it's complete. And with some room to run, and down to the 20-yard line, and it's Gary Bryant Jr. 35 yards of total offense. On the move, wide open is Bryant. Thompson to Bryant, touchdown Oregon.
A fatigue team will be a sloppy team. That's just too easy. It's just the fact that Oregon's been so effective on offense.
Logan Gonzalez hands it off, and that's Joby Malari on the carry. And he's swallowed up after a gain of 1.
Those push-ups are wearing those arms out as well.
Ty Thompson keeps, cuts it back, first down to the 45.
Shows you why he was a 5-star athlete coming out of high school.
In motion for Oregon is Trayshawn Holden. And trouble, picks it up. Holden to the outside. Holden's run out of bounds inside the 30. It's the depth that they have on both sides of the ball. It's helped make competition in practice. And there is a lot of young talent, and Lamar gets inside the 40, the receiver.
You can give somebody a chance to prove themselves, and they prove their talent, their value, their worth, doing what they can.
The screen to Jaden Lamar. Another Ducks first down. Career long of 49 for Camden Lewis. Plenty of leg behind this one, and he connects. 67-7. Ty Thompson hands it off, and that's Dante Dowdell up the middle, fighting for extra yards, dragging Deron Goodman with him, and a first down for Oregon out across the 35. And he was the offensive coordinator for somebody we know at Portland State prior to becoming the head coach. Also worked at Cornell, Idaho State, Western Washington. Cutting it back, what a move. And that'll go. The move results in a first down. Trayshawn Holden. Third down for the Ducks. And it's Dowdell through the line, and Dowdell to the second level inside the 20. Travis West finally knocked him down.
He had to come off. The referee stopped the clock.
Faking the pitch, Novosad rolling out, dumps it off underneath, breaking a tackle. Kenyon Sadiq, did he get in? Touchdown, Oregon.
That angle for us to see. Look at here. Is he in?
No.
No, he's not. He's not. That heel went out. They found it. Good job out of replay booth. His arm on one of his older helpers.
And he's going not again. Touchdown. Dante Dowdell brings it in. Through the line, Dante Dowdell, first down again for Oregon. As the Ducks over 700 yards of total offense. And on second and short, Novosad the give. And that's a first down inside the 20, and lunging forward for a couple extras, Jaden Lamar, Ted Robinson, and Yogi Roth. As picking his way through the line, big hole, another rushing score. 80 for the Ducks as Jaden Lamar, the 4th different Oregon running back to score a touchdown.
See, the hole just opens up. Vikings are fatigued. There's no one touching him. Puts his head down, finds the right hole with the vision.